Hello everyone, welcome back to the Road to Rank 1. Today we've got Ryze versus Sway. Now this game I was lucky enough to red side last pick, so I saw the entire enemy team, and there's a few things I could have gone. So I could have gone Corki or Kassadin against double AP mid jungle. I could also go something like Katsu, obviously quite good versus Sway, but I felt like Ryze is pretty good because we have a double range bot that's like a pushing lane that you can easily dive. I also have a top that wants to heavy trade, and I have a ganking jungler, and Ryze is good in the Sway. So overall, I think it's really good. Really good Ryze game. And also, I think Ryze is just a lot better this patch overall. So we'll give it a shot. One other thing is, you guys probably would have seen in that last road, or maybe not the last one that you've seen, but that Syndra Road to Rank 1 game, I was complaining a lot about the FPS. What the fuck is this? Oh my god. Just complaining a lot about the FPS, and so I did a little bit of research, and some people said that alt-tabbing when you're in borderless mode actually kills your FPS, and obviously I do that a lot, especially when streaming. So right now I'm playing in full screen, and we'll see how that affects the FPS, but so far it's not looking too bad, as long as it stays above 144. Okay. We'll look to shove this wave. Now we do need a... Looks like their jungler is starting topside. Now they do have a fair amount of punishment of short range, and that is something you have to be kind of careful of as Ryze. Like if you are playing into a comp with a lot of CC, it can be very difficult to play certain team fights. You know, like they've got stuff like Swainy, they've got obviously like the Zac CCs. That can be kind of annoying. I'll quickly show my runes because I forgot. I did take the CDR shard, by the way, instead of the attack speed shard. That might be a mistake. Normally I take the attack speed shard on Ryze because you want to get prio on this champ and look to push and move. But I figured that Swain is a champ that I should pretty much get prio against no matter what. Like Swain is very weak in lane, especially with this sort of setup here. Although, obviously I didn't know he was going to take Conqueror. A lot of Swains do take Airy and Scorch, and overall not really a fan of it, I have to say. I'm just going to drop a ward on bot side since Zac should be pathing down here eventually. I'm just drop it right there and we'll see. It's possible they did like some sort of fake leash top or something, but we'll worry about that when we get to that. The good news is I shouldn't really be ganked for early anyway, so probably not me that's going to be getting punished for it. So normally as Ryze, I mean, what are your goals? Well, mainly to impact the map, and that can be from roaming, it can be from warding. There's a lot of different ways to impact the map. You're generally not looking for a huge 1v1 advantage. There are some lanes where you can build a CS lead, and this is probably one of them, especially because we have TP and he doesn't. But again, we're not really looking for kills, and if we can make any sort of play with Rek'Sai, that's great. You can see here I'm kind of moving back and forth, trying to bait out the Swainy if we can. It's always easier to dodge a skill shot if you're expecting it, right? So if you can move in a way to kind of like bait it out as opposed to be reacting to it. Like here, I know when I go through CS, right, like that's the most likely time that he'll E me, right? So obviously sometime I'm going to get hit by it. But if you can, and I probably could have done it a bit there, maybe it wasn't the best example. You want to try and like keep your movement very active, and if you can, you kind of want to walk forward into it and then walk back, and sometimes that'll make the music cool down on you too early, and then it can be easy to dodge. Now, it looks like we might be having a fight in the bot river here, so I might actually walk to this. I think I'm just going to walk early. Even though my wave is not that good, I think I do want to get to this earlier than Swain if I can, and should be able to win this when I get here. Yeah, this looks like a good fight. So even though my wave is kind of bad, Ryze is not a champ like... Oh, give me assist, please. Oh, for the kill? Yo! Ryze is not a champ where you need to be like... Obviously, you want to push your wave before roaming normally, right? But Ryze is not one of the champs that really like... isn't so good at skirmishing early, and so therefore like can't leave lane at all, right? Like if you're playing an Ori or a Victor there, it's pretty unlikely you want to leave your lane, because honestly you just don't really add that much. You don't contribute much, and you really need to be focusing on just like punishing your lane as hard as possible. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to base and TP back. So the reason I'm... Ooh. Okay. So yeah, I still want to base and TP back if I can, and the reason for that is because I can make a freeze here, or I can just keep pushing him in and stop him from recalling. So something you always want to do if you have TP and your opponent doesn't is find a way to get a recall off and punish them for essentially not taking TP. So what we're going to do here is we're going to TP back, and then we're going to pull this wave off our tower, and then what happens is when this guy resets, maybe we might even be able to cancel it. Okay, wasn't able to cancel it. So we'll be able to freeze this and then deny him an extra wave. So if I'd TP'd a bit earlier, I probably could have frozen a bit more. It's unfortunate that I canceled my recall. But you'll see that because the Swain takes Ghost, which, again, you know, obviously is good on Swain. Like, you kind of need Ghost on Swain. He's going to end up losing this whole wave. And then I'm going to be fairly ahead for that. And so that's why a lot of Swains will take Ghost TP. Is literally so you can have TP. Obviously, for laning phase, TP is pretty much the best sum in the game. And yeah, just like giving up a free wave like this really, really sucks, right? Because now I'm pretty far ahead. So what do we do now? We change our goals, again, to just pushing and moving. So if we can kind of get level 6 here and then start to play bot side if we can. It probably is better to play towards bot lane because right now that's the side my jungler is on. Like, if possible, you want to roam to the side your jungler is on. It's not required. And, you know, like, if your bot lane's not in lane, although they are kind of low, I think what I'll do is I'll just come pressure bot side a little. I'm just going to drop a ward there. Okay, he sweeps it. That's kind of annoying. But yeah, anyway, my bot lane isn't in lane, so I can't really make a play there. I could have a look top, but they don't look too gankable either. So for now, we just go back to pushing. Ooh, back to flash? I think I do. Should be able to flash out of this. I think I'll be fine. That's pretty annoying. So that was, well, that was frustrating because Zach swept my ward and then immediately ganked me. So, like, what happened there is he knew I had no ward, so he could look for the punish. I did end up losing my flash, but at the same time, because Zach came mid, my Rek'Sai was able to make a play bot. So it's not... Oh, wow. Here's vision? That's annoying. Okay. So because I got cancelled there, I probably have to stay. And the risky thing about this is, like, Zach could be above me and then just look to kill me. Now, I do have Rek'Sai next to me, which is the main reason I'm able to do this. If Rek'Sai weren't here, I probably would not stay. I would just accept that I'm going to give a wave. But yeah, I want to clear this wave and really try to get off the map because I can't really pressure on this health, right? Like, I could stay, but I'm really not doing anything by staying. I'm just kind of like sitting here doing nothing. Ooh. Oh my god, how do we miss those? I think she dies anyway. Yeah, nice. So my team's doing a good job of punishing bot side. At the same time, like, the enemy team is punishing our top side pretty heavily, right? Like, Yorick got a solo kill, they got all the grubs. I'm just gonna ping Swain might come out of base. Yeah, out of base. Yeah, hopefully they can get away from this. It would be really good if they don't give a kill to Swain. Normally people don't listen when you type to them, to be honest, but it might make a difference. So anyway, let's again go back to shoving. So what do we need to be careful of now? The main thing is that we don't have flash. So, yeah, exactly. I think I live this still. Pretty sure if I can proc the phase rush. Maybe I can ult. No. Damn. So honestly, it was too aggressive by me. So basically what was happening is that my jungler is doing drag and I'm hugging away from my ward. Now the side you hug versus Zach doesn't matter too much because he has enough range to reach both sides. But basically it's like, okay, if my jungler is doing something, I have no flash and they have like a heavy ganking mid jungle, obviously I'm gonna get punished, right? That's kind of what you have to be aware of. Like, you could... I think a lot of people, when you feel this in game, what you feel like is it's jungle gap, right? Like, that's what you feel like. But honestly, it has nothing to do with jungle and, like, everything to do with you. Like, you really need to be just hyper aware of, like, the windows you're gankable on. Because, like, here I did a not... I mean, I was, like, semi-aware of it, but I wasn't aware enough to avoid it. Now, this we could potentially call... Oh, never mind. I was going to say we could potentially call it sup gap because Lux missed everything, but I think I can kill this guy. Oh, I'm a genius for that. You see that? Also, my FPS is dying again, so maybe it's not a full screen issue. I don't know what it is. And anyway, well, we got a kill there, and that's pretty good. It's good as well that we managed to actually win that play, even though they invested a lot into it. You know, I was kind of expecting it not to go that well. Just gonna try and chase this guy out of here. Force him into a reset, maybe? Ooh, so close. Almost killed that guy. That's kind of good, though. I mean, we're going to force Bard off the map, which means that's, like, a lot of pressure alleviated, which is good. Obviously, any time that Bard is not pressuring the map, we're pretty happy about that. We're going to clear this. Now, I probably want to reset here for a Rod. Guy might cancel me with W again. He has vision of the lane. Might cancel me anyway. Walks up. Okay, too late. I'm going to sell my pink here, mainly because I really want the, what's this called? Blasting one. I called it a Rod. It's not a Rod. I'll come back on the map, and the game is looking pretty good. Like I said, the one death to the Zac, I think, was very avoidable. And that's something you guys have to be really careful of, because, like, you know, like I said, I was aware of it and stuff. But I think dying when you don't have flash is really... A lot of the time, it's really obvious, like, especially in Hilo. Like, if you don't have flash, you're going to get ganked. It's just, like, a matter of when, right? And so, like, you need to be hyper-aware. And honestly, there, I just, like, wasn't hyper-aware enough. And that's also another reason why Cosmic Insight is so OP. I don't actually have it this game, but as a mobile mage, Cosmic Insight is pretty much the best rune in the game. And I honestly maybe should have taken it this game. Like, Resolve Second's pretty good on Ryze for just becoming tanky, but, like, given that they have Bard and Zac, you know, two champs that really heavily punish, like, lacking flash, it might have been better just to go Cosmic. Anyway, I'm playing really safe here again, just because I don't have flash, and I feel really gankable, especially because my Rek'Sai not really in position to do anything. So I'll just shove this for now, and I'm just gonna wait, I think, until I have flash or ult or something ready. Or I see Zach, because right now, the way Swain's positioning, it kind of feels like people are here. I don't know, maybe he's just, like, playing really aggro. It's possible, right? But, yeah, it's just hard. When you lose, or when you play a mid against, like, a ganking mid jungle like this, like this is the reason why you normally pick a dash champion when you play against stuff like this, because it's like you can play safe and avoid the ganks, right? But at the same time, like, are you winning the game by playing safe? I mean, it might be the best thing you can do, but it might not be the way to win the game, you know what I mean? So honestly, maybe Corki was the better pick this game, but at the same time, then I don't have gank set up for my Rek'Sai. I don't know. You could talk all day about like what the best champ is, but ultimately, I think gameplay is more important. Now, they want to try contest this, and I think the answer is we can. But actually, honestly, I think it's too late. Yeah, I think it's too late. So we can't get to this play in time, I think, before Aurelia is, like, dead. So what we're going to do is we're just going to shove mid as hard as we can and, you know, try and punish that way. So if you can't get to a play in time, just always do this. And, you know, a lot of the time, if you can take, like, a plate and deny a wave, you can actually get more gold than, they ended up getting, you know, from the play. Okay, well, that guy is super dead. You know what? I respect trying that, but, anyway. They used Ghost and ult there. Hopefully Rek'Sai gets a kill top. I was kind of hoping that Rek'Sai might come to that mid play. I have a feeling Rek'Sai might lose it. Yorick's just like one of those champs. Oh, he has ulti. Maybe he's fine. Okay, so I have flash again. Zach is most likely below me here, but Swain has no Ghost. Wow, this guy is still here as well. We love playing against Bard. Honestly though, like, even though Bard is running around the map, like, it's kind of fine for our bot lane, I think. Well, I can get a good trade here. Kind of fine for our bot lane. Like, Aphilo's heavily outscales Ezreal. Also, Ezreal is another one of those champs, similar to Jhin, that I feel like is just, at least on my server, kind of useless. Like, you have to be so good at Ezreal to do comparable damage to a crit 80 carry. And I just find, like, having the crit 80 carry is so much better. At least from my solo queue experience. Now, what I want to try to do here is try and punish this guy, again, for not having TP. So the thing we know is that at some point he has to recall here, right? And he has no mana and no HP. So what we're going to try and do is just, when he recalls, we're going to try deny him a wave, plus take a plate from it. Try cancel him one more time. This is good. We're definitely going to get at least one punish here. And because Ryze pushes so fast, you can get the cannon wave under the tower really quickly, and that gives you like a lot of time to, you know, hit the tower, take plates. I could also look to roam here, because again, we know that Swain can't be on the map. That thing is though, like, yeah, my AD's not in lane. Tops aren't gankable. So we'll just take the plate and then we'll reset. I think I'll try save my TP here as well. I could ult down to this. I have a lot of gold though, and I have my Roa. I think I'll let them do whatever. I might TP to this though, eventually. Maybe I could have gone to this. Do I need a TP? No. Well, I managed to save everything, and I am ahead, so like we're looking good, but yeah, I don't know. It was a bit of an awkward timing. Like maybe I could have based and TP'd to it or something like that. But anyway. Okay, so next we're going for the Seraphs. Now, which boot should I buy? I actually think the best buy is probably Swifties. It looks a bit weird, but I think the slow resist against Ryze on Swain is really useful. I also think Sorks are not that good because I'm not solo AP. I think that Tabis aren't that good because they don't have a whole lot of AD. And even though Mercs give you MR, the Tenacity is not that good. I think I might go for an MR item third. Like, I might go Abyssal or something this game. Could definitely be something we think about. Good flash on this guy. Doesn't seem worth it. Don't think we would have killed him. Anyway, we're crossing, and then what are we looking for next? I'm going to probably ward up here. We have a lot of vision on the bot side already. One thing, actually, I didn't think about that we do need to be careful of is that they have 6 grubs and a Yorick. I don't think it should matter too much, because like we have Aurelia versus Yorick, which is a really good matchup. But, yeah, that means that if he gets left alone, he can foot push pretty easily. Now, I'm going to look top here. It looks like we're having a fight. I do want to ult to this. Maybe I can kill the Bard. Oh, damn. I probably should have, yeah, I should have used my abilities on the Zac there, because he was further from the portal. Damn. I don't even think we killed that guy, do we? Definitely not like that. I think Swain is coming. I don't really have anything here. Ooh. I mean, I could kill Bard, maybe? Does this guy have passive? I think he does. Well, we got that guy's flash. Yeah, bit of a disaster fight, to be honest. I think it was misplayed by me, though. Like, I definitely think I should have used my EW on the this guy, on the Zac. That was a bit of a misplay by me. Unfortunate. But like I said, I honestly think the game's in a pretty good spot. Like, we have 2 drags, we have the outscaling Eddie carry. I honestly think the only thing I'm really scared of is the Yorick. Like, I think in the team fights, it should be pretty easy. I think Swain's like a real mid-game terror, but he falls off pretty quick in my mind. I've been playing a bit of Swain recently, actually. I've been going Rod of Ages. Not sure how I feel about it, because I don't really like Roa as an item that much right now, but it does feel pretty good. Anyway, our next objective is probably to play for this dragon again. And this time Zac doesn't have passive, so that's going to make fighting a little easier. And also I managed to keep flash, so that's something else we can look for. Ooh, I am here. Did I flash this wall? I don't think so. He does have a bounty. I think he's just too tanky to kill though. Okay, I'll come take this blue. Ooh, he wants to invade again. It's a little risky because our ADC is so far away. Like, yeah, doing this without our AD carry, I think it's a little suspicious. Maybe. Okay, he flashed. Yeah. Well, I do want to go get this blue if I can, real before it expires. I also think I should go mid, or go bot, I mean, and Aphelios should go mid. Much better if I can be on the side, especially again because the Swain has no TP, so I can push the side lane, and there's not much that they can do about it. Like, I don't think anyone beats me 1v1. Maybe Yorick does, but Yorick's going to be answering Aurelia, I think. My goal right now is to just keep spam pushing the side lane and just be careful of getting ganked by Zac. Right now I have a fair amount of vision, so I think I should be fine. And also I have Swifties, so I should be able to kite out the Ryze slow. It's really only the Zac CC that I'm scared of. So we'll try and shove this in as much as we can. I think a dive is probably not really doable. I think it's Swain's probably too tanky. But if we can just keep shoving these waves in, keep pressuring the side. Okay, Zac is top, which is good to know. I could look for a dive mid maybe. Doesn't seem like we have a wave. Well, then we're probably playing for third drag. Oh, this guy's Abyssal already. That's kind of annoying, because I also want Abyssal. But if I go Abyssal, then I won't have Ripped Bloom, which means I don't do any damage to Zac. So that makes my itemization kind of hard. I'm not sure what the best thing to do against that is. And honestly, I think I might have... Maybe it would have been good to buy a Negatron Cloak just early game. For this game, literally just so I have some MR against the double AP mid jungle, because I've had a lot of fights against, you know, Zac, Swain, Bard, where like if I had a bit of magic resist, I probably would have lived. Now here, I think instead of doing this, because I can't actually hit this tower, I should have been doing the Gromp. That was a bit of a misplay by me. Like, it's too hard for me to hit the tower into Swain, but I can use the Prior for something. I realized that there was no way for me to use the Prior mid, but given that my jungler's top, I can use the Prior just to take this Gromp, and then I can get my item before this next drag, and then hopefully we'll win this fight. I think the fight looks pretty good. Like, again, I think their bot lane is very weak, and ours deals a lot more damage than theirs. It's really just... I think what's going to happen is we're going to get this drag, and Yorick's going to take Herald and, like, try to split push. So, let's see what we do here. Let's go grab my Archangels. I am very, very spiked for this fight, and a lot of the time in solo queue, this is the most important fight, is the third dragon. Because I think, like, once you get third dragon, it basically threatens the sole win condition for the, like, rest of the game. So getting this one is really crucial. Aurelia making that pick top is really, really good. That's a great start. I'm gonna come... What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ward that and then pink this. And hopefully we'll find Swain becomes one of these ways. Might be recalling in a bush, I'm not sure. But either way, we do want to try and start this, especially because Bard is top. So, like, we should try and start this. Aurelia's doing a really good job. She's, like, actually winning top 1v2. Okay, there's Swain. Found him nice and early. I think Zac will try and steal this. It's important enough that for Zac, it is worth dying for this. So we kind of want to... They don't have any vision right now. I think Zac's going to go, though, for sure. I mean, maybe just try burst it. Okay, Zac actually gave it up, which is surprising to me. I think he should have gone in. So what is my itemization now? Well, I definitely need some % magic pen, right? I definitely need a Crypt Bloom, because the Zac is just way too much MR, and he's going to be my main target. Wow. I was just in lane. Oh, maybe. These guys look like they could be dead. Actually, I think they're definitely dead. Oh, that guy's... Maybe not, actually. And I'm down a tank for a bit. Okay. Well... That was way harder than it needed to be. It might have been worth ulting after that. I don't know. I'm gonna base and deal with top. I think I have to get top before... Yorick kills this tower. And I believe I am just building Crypt Bloom here. So I'll just build my Blighting Jewel component. I could buy, by the way, a full Codex there if I wait a little bit. But I honestly think getting the Blighting Jewel is so important that I just need to go towards that. This tower, I think, might be dead. I probably should have ulted to this, honestly, because giving this much side lane gold to Yorick is, like, that's 750 gold, right? And if you think about it from the point of view of, like, would ult be worth denying 750 gold? The answer is, like, absolutely yes, right? So I definitely should have ulted or TP'd to that. And, honestly, that's a really, really big mistake, I would say. Because if there's a way for them to win this game, it's not going to be through team fight. I'm already, like, 99% sure that they'll never win a team fight, but as you guys saw in that other Syndra Tryndamere game, split pushing is very, very strong, I think, in solo queue. But, again, game's looking kind of good. Swap back stone? Sure, I can do that. So the reason I really wants to swap here, by the way, is because I have TP and she doesn't want to be on the other side of the Baron. So what I might do, I'm playing gank queue. So when this happens, you can sometimes just like run and lane gank the lane that you want to swap with. Although she might just kill him. Yeah, okay, well, never mind. So what I would have done is I would have run bot, I would have ulted him, killed him, and then like I'll shove in and Aurelia can reset. That's like the macro behind that. But because she killed him, that makes things a hell of a lot easier. So what I do now, like, I can't go the mid wave because the Feelers is there. I guess like I shouldn't have reset if, well, the problem is I didn't know she was going to kill him, right? If I knew that she would kill him, I would have stayed top and kept pushing. Because I could have got this wave further in. But I guess that's still the best thing we can do now. We'll shove it, yeah, as far as we can. Which probably... Zach's bot right now, so we probably get like, at least a couple waves in. Now, they maybe want a Baron here because Zach is bot. And I think that's not a bad idea. I'm down to try one-shot this. They do have Swain W to check it, though. Yeah, I don't think we do this. I think we need a turn. Okay, well, maybe not. Also, did Baron just hit me all the way over there? I think it did. Okay. Now, let's see. What's next? They make a pick here? Yeah, okay. This Swain could be very killable. Nice. Now I think we can do Baron. So we got our pick post 20 minutes. Now, normally when you get a pick post 20 and you start the Baron, if you get 2 picks, you can generally just kill the Baron. If you get 1 pick and the enemy team comes, you normally have to fight them, but you should be able to win because it's 5v4. So right now, probably what we're thinking is like, you know, if they come contest, we'll just turn and kill them. If they don't come contest, then it's just a free Baron. So, yeah, we got that. Now I will head on to the top lane. And, what am I doing after this? I think... I want to shove this wave in. My team hasn't reset yet, so I don't need to reset either. And also, if I can farm up my Blighting Jewel, that would be good. Problem is... Okay, is that TP bot? I think I can. Like, we can 1v or 2v2 this maybe. Actually, she's just dead. If I can move, hello? I wonder if this guy beats me. Like, I don't actually have any MR. Or, MR and M-Pen. Okay, well, I should win this, actually. Or even if I die, like, we'll get kills after. Yeah, that's fine. Hey, so I get my shutdown, but they both should be dead for this. And that should be better for us, I would say. Actually, this guy got out. I could have made... There might have been a window in there to ulti, but either way, I think it was good. A good play overall. Maybe they get him? Dude, Bart is so annoying. Okay, Aphelios? I'll give him a little well played. By the way, it's always good to type well played after this and give him a little ping. Because... Not because it's... Well, I mean, he did play well, but it's more a self-serving thing. That almost guarantees that you get an honor in the post-game, which, you know, very, very important. So, okay, what do I do next? Probably just reset and run straight to drag. I think if we secure this 4th drag, the game is pretty GG'd, I would say. Yeah. And also, I'm about to hit 16 as well. Oh, there we go. So, yeah, just like that. So I'm really, really, really strong now. I don't see any way... I shouldn't really die to anything. And I have flash for next fight. So next fight, I can just absolutely kill everything. If they really try. I'll probably go bot here. Ooh. I mean, I think I beat Yorick. I'm 3 levels up. Like, if I lose to Yorick, that champ's just broken. And that champ is broken, actually. So it's still possible. Okay, so Bart is bot side. I don't know where Zach is. I'm going to try to set up a little bit of vision. Okay, so they know I'm here. Means they could be coming to pay me a visit. Let's trinket. Okay, not that one. I do have ult, I do have flash. But they are all bot side and my team's all top side. So I need to be a little safe here. Okay, we found Zach. Could be in this bush. Alright, they're fighting top side, which means I need to put the pressure on bot side so that there is no There is no way for Yorick to go to this fight, basically. I can't get to this fight in time, so again, they're kind of on their own. Hopefully they win this fight. In the meantime, I'm just gonna... Actually, I could alter this. Yeah, actually, I think I can. I'm gonna ult here. Oh, maybe they won the fight anyway. Okay, my bad. They won the fight anyway. I think what I did there, well, again, it's like, if you judge that they're gonna just win that fight without you, then you should probably keep going, right? But the way it looked is like... I kind of thought I would have to ult to it, but it turns out I didn't need to. So we'll come and shove this in. And then, what's next? Well, I'll probably take this tower first, if we can, on the next wave. We do want to make sure Yorick doesn't get this bot tower, though. Okay, Yorick's coming mid. Maybe just kill him. Oh, she shouldn't have thrown those. Like, he would have walked through, and then we could have one-shot him, I think. Like, if I just root him, he's gonna die. Okay, we take this. And now we start building our death cap from here. And so I probably want to go top side. I do have my TPs, so we should be all good once I have that. Actually, I might walk mid out of base here first, just because this top wave is so far away. So I think come and support my team mid makes more sense. Yeah, makes more sense. I'll just come here. I have ulti, I have TP, I have flash. Basically, everything's good. Now, one thing you can do at this point is, like, because my backline is so strong, I can just peel Aphelios and, like, would probably win. Like, I don't really need to ult in and, like, play with Rek'Sai or anything. I really can just peel Aphelios and he should kill everything. But now I'm going to have to go match this Yorick. I can save ult to get out of his cage if I really need to, but I'm pretty sure I just obliterate this guy. Like, he doesn't have any MR. As long as I don't face check him in a bush or something, even then I think I might win. Like, I am really tanky. I have almost 4,000 health. Also, my wave clear is filthy. So I'll just shove this. Aurelia's pushing up pretty far bot, and no one's showed on her yet. That's Yorick. Okay. There might be someone topside. We need to find Zac. That's the main thing. I think Zac is probably bot, to be honest. I do have TP to get to her. Okay. Okay, I definitely beat Yorick. I don't think it's close. Do I need a TP bot? Doesn't look like it. I'll keep watching. Again, keep trying to assess, like, if your team's going to win the fight without you. Because, like, if you need to TP in, you should. But otherwise, it's generally better just to keep pushing the side. And that stops Yorick from ever doing anything. And it also means I keep getting gold, I keep getting XP. Like, you can see, I'm level 18. And I think the closest... I mean, Aurelia's level 18, but on their team, they're all level 15. And so having those levels is feeling really, really good. I just realized, like, Ryze kind of counters Yorick. You can just throw your EQs off the gold. Okay, so I can't actually get this, I don't think. But my team is getting a lot of bot. Maybe we should go mid. The mid tower is kind of low. Someone should probably be on mid wave. I mean, I'll try bring the mid wave. My team probably needs to not just be AoE sieging bot. I don't know. Anyway, I shove that wave. I'll come shove top now. This guy might... what's he up to? By the way, what I did there is, like, I saw Bard was there, and I pressed tab to see who was alive. And it didn't really seem like anyone threatening was alive. Oh my god. So I didn't really care about it too much. There's like no way this guy beats us, I think. No, I didn't think so. But we got his ignite. What the? This guy's 1 HP. Do I have to flash? I do have ulti. I think I'll probably just base TP to this fight. Yeah, I'm just going to recon. Actually, I think I'm going to TP mid and try to take the inhib. I could sell my Darksteel for Rod. Honestly, at this point, it probably is the right decision, since the game probably ends here. So I'll just buy this for more power, and I'm going to try take this inhib. And then I think we can just take top and end the game, which should be good. That's nice. Yeah, I really need to fix this FPS thing, by the way. I'm just, like, sitting on 45 FPS, and I don't know why. I actually have no idea why. It only happened with, like, the 14.8 patch that came in. This is 14.9, but yeah, anyway. It's a really big problem, and I don't know how to fix it. Anyway, let's flash in this guy. God damn, that's a lot of big damage. Had the damage stats for the post-game. Yeah, that's good. We got a lot there. We've been doing a lot of PvE this game, so it's good that we got those. Okay, so this game is over. I think this is actually a pretty good game to learn from, because it was a game where I made a lot of mistakes, I would say. And there was also a lot of mistakes on the enemy side, so I'll do my best to talk through them as we go into the post-game here. Let's honor the Aphelios first. Say the funny shit at the start. Okay, so what were my mistakes? I mean, the biggest one is probably not playing safely enough around the lack of flash. Also, I think I itemized a little badly. I think I should have bought a null magic mantle for the early game. The reason I didn't is because it doesn't really build into anything that useful for me, right? Like I can't go Mercs this game. I can't go Banshee this game. I could go Abyssal, but it's hard. And the problem is like Ryze has so many components because he has to build tier as well as like an item. It's hard to fit it in the build. But the thing is, like I'm playing against Zac, Swain, Bard. Like that's triple AP in the 3v3. So like having a null magic would have gone a really long way. And I didn't have one. So I think that was a mistake. Mistakes from their team. I mean, the biggest thing for Swain is, well, one, Swain sucks for Ryze. Shouldn't blind Swain. But two is that you need TP. Honestly, like him not having TP, it meant that he fell incredibly far behind in the side lane, right? Like you can see this game, where is it? I ended up like almost 100 CS, or not, yeah, well, 80 CS ahead. And a lot of that is just because I have TP. Obviously, Ryze farms a lot faster, but that was a factor as well. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this Ryze gameplay. If you did, go ahead and like and subscribe. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Otherwise, see you guys next one.